you, Javier? Yes. Today we're having a lot of fun with 700 other Mini Coopers.
So we started almost 6 hours ago.
Well,
can't believe it.
Weather Channel. We did a podcast for Total Car Score, so make sure to download that. You can hear. We interviewed a bunch of really cool
our
people.
adventures here. So we're here for
Mini Takes the States.
There you go.
This
is the 2022 edition. They wanted to have it like 2 years ago, but of course the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do it. But here we are. This is the first one for me, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I started in 2006.
The first one they did.
Right. I came as media.
Yeah. So
and then I did 08 with the kids.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. I brought both my kids and their friend who all own Minis. And then on the next one, which was 2010, we all went. And then the last one they did was 2018. My son bought one of the media cars off the fleet.
Oh, wow.
He loved it. It was a John Cooper Works, and he still has that car.
Well, that's what we have here. Let's see.
This is a John Cooper Works.
Let's talk about this car first.
Right. This is a 2023, so it has that really cool
is brand new.
So the roof changes colors. It starts silver, it goes red and black. It's
amazing,
really awesome. It says the dual sunroofs as well. Now this vehicle starts at $35,900, but it is a John Cooper Works. It's a manual, and we get them fully loaded with that new cool center screen.
Everything.
That is awesome.
All these infotainment system, which is
navigation.
Really, really nice.
It's got Mini Connect, and we have an app. I don't know if you can still see it by the time you view this, but Mini has an app, and they should tell us where to go, and so we're following the route because that's how we know we're going. Okay, this vehicle is a 2-liter twin turbocharged 4-cylinder, 228 horsepower, 236 pound-feet of torque, 6-speed manual transmission, dynamic cruise control, and of course got that Mini drive modes, which I love, the Sport and the Eco, which I never use, but a John Cooper Works is about performance.
Yeah, exactly.
And this vehicle has that, and it sounds good.
I know, exactly. So we started, this is the first leg of the Mini Take the States, and we started here in Vermont, and we're driving down to New York, to your state.
Well, going to Lake George.
Yeah.
And then from there we're going to go to Mount Vernon, very famous Mount Vernon, and from there we'll spend the night there, and the next day we're going to go to Poconos
in Pennsylvania.
This goes all the way down to South Carolina, but you have to go to another event, and I do as well, before we meet up together to go to Vietnam, which you want to follow both of us.
Exactly, it's going to be really interesting.
That's going to be really awesome, because it's a very special opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one, I think it was the best leg of the event, because it's the first one, and everybody was excited. We were here, as we were saying, since 6 in the morning. Talked to all the people, saw them coming in, and like lined up, and then I had a couple of shows. So how many do we have, you think?
Oh golly, I lost count.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 421.
Wow.
Wild guess.
And then we're driving now down. So it's gonna take us about 6 hours today.
This is the first route. This takes us to Lake George.
Yeah, and here we're seeing like the
and now
mini
we've
traffic.
got up to all the
mini
minis
traffic.
and mini traffic. I'm sure this town, we're coming near the town of Waterbury, is like, what? Like
700.
Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Where are all these minis come? Do you know there's more minis here than there are at the factory?
Absolutely, yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
So anyway, this event is being, well, actually the opposite. Mini supports a very good cause that we both love, which is Best Friends.
Yes, and we are. We're good
Society.
friends.
Yeah, exactly.
We've known each other a long time.
But the society that they support is for to eliminate the
kill shelters.
And
we're both dog fanatics, I would say. We love dogs. We've owned dogs, and so they're a big, important part of our lives.
Yeah, and of this event too. So since they started working with Mini, they have registered over 20 million dogs and cats killed in shelters every year in the United States. Now they're down to about 400,000, which is still a lot. Right. But they're working very hard to get the dogs adopted.
They stopped at the gun shop.
Exactly. So, and that's the cool thing about this event.
Oh, it's an indoor range.
They tell you where to go, but not what to do in between. So you can do anything, right?
Right.
As long as you get to the end.
Right, and the thing is that we all get together for the next event, the next city. We all start again, and we try to make a video for you to show you all the different cars because everybody personalizes their Mini.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the coolest things about Mini in general is that people have made it their own.
Yeah.
As someone who's had their own, my daughter named one of hers Schmello. My son named his red one Scarlet. So everyone's got their own name. But that's part of the fun, I think, of the whole thing.
Absolutely. I think
it's a family
since,
and save the wave. We all wave at each other and flash lights.
Let's remember that Mini went away from the U.S. in the 80s, I think.
Oh, they were really. There's a bunch of those still here.
I know. There's a
amazing.
couple doing the route here, and then they came back in 2002. They started this event in 2006, and they've been really, really successful. I think, as we can see with all the owners here, there's a lot of passion. Like, you don't own a Mini just because it's a Mini. You
love it.
You love it and you enjoyed it, and as
you name it, you personalize it. You know, it's interesting. BMW's always had the BMW CCA, the Car Club of America.
Yeah.
They just finally started the Mini Car Club of America, and they had tried to do it in the past. I don't know, something to do with corporate, but now they officially have started, as of this year, the Mini Car Club of America. So if you own a Mini, join the Mini MCCA.
Club, yeah,
MCCA,
exactly.
They're going to call it.
And obviously, if you're not here at this event, like
next one, plan the next one.
Plan ahead because these are fun. And the first one went all the way from Carmel in Monterey all the way to Syracuse or somewhere in New York, I think.
Yeah, and ended right near my house. I live in Buffalo,
Exactly.
and we did the one that was in Keystone also. So we did the one in DC that was during July 4th weekend. And it was fun because we were there for the fireworks. So they always try to make it around things.
Make them different every time. So again, if you're not on this one, but enjoy what you see, get ready for the next one because they're really, really fun. So we're gonna keep driving like 5 hours. Obviously, we're not gonna make a 5-hour video of this.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that to you.
but
follow us and you'll see. Check out our social media, Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. We'll be posting
and
there
the
as
rest
well.
of the event here.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's drive. So Lauren, how are you doing? It's been almost 12 hours since we left the hotel.
Well,
this morning.
I was up at 4:30 this morning,
Exactly.
and so we met at 5:30 in the morning to get down over for some TV opportunities and podcasts and watch all the cars.
And all that. So it's been a fun day.
A long day.
This car is really fun to drive.
Well, we were driving in sport mode, but
Yeah.
I have to say, as a person who's owned Minis from 2002, we've owned an 07, an 09, a 13, I think we had them all the way up to 2019s. So this car is a huge improvement for 2023.
Yeah, it's amazing. So
Handles better. Love the new center screen. I love the new screen in front of you for gauges. Really well designed, and the shifting is so easy to drive. I mean, if you think, oh, it's trouble, this is really got everything sorted out. I'm really super impressed.
So
with
we're
it.
about 5 minutes now from the hotels at the end
Finally.
of day one. So tomorrow we'll continue to the Poconos and we'll wrap up our part of the Mini Take the Stakes.
Yep. Stay with us.